Hello everyone. Today we are going to understand the concept of place values in two-digit numbers. As you can see the number 62 here, we are going to take number 62 an example and understand the concept of tens and ones. Every two-digit number is made up of two places, a tens place and a ones place. Sometimes children learn counting, but it gets tricky for them to think that a number can be split into two places. Number 62 has two places. Number 6 is at tens place. So the value of number 6 is 60 here. And number 2 is at ones place. And the value of 2 is 2. This concept of place value can be practiced with an easy dice activity for young children in kindergarten or year 1 who are struggling to understand this concept. So in order to understand the concept of place values better, we can teach the children these dice activity. So here I've got two dice with 6 as the maximum number on it. It's a 6-sided dice. I'm going to roll these two numbers, these two dice, and I've got one number which is the 3 and one number which is the 2. I can write 3 at the tens place and I can write 2 at the ones place. Now, to understand this concept of place value, you need to explain to the kids that 3 tens equals to 30. 3 tens, the value of 3 tens is 30 and the value of 2 ones is 2. And because they are together, we are bringing those two numbers together as one number. That's why we need to add them and the total gets to 32, which is the number that we are trying to create here with the two numbers 3 and 2. We are not going to tell them to add them as two separate numbers. If they do that, they are going to add 3 plus 2 and that will make it 5, which is not going to serve the purpose of the teaching for this activity. So you have to consider these two numbers as different places for that bigger number, which is 32. So getting that number as tens place and ones place and then and showing them that in the expanded form 3 tens is equal to 30 and 2 ones is equal to 2, which when you bring together it becomes 32. Let us do one more. So I've got number 6 and 2. I can take 2 as tens and I can use 6 as ones. You can do either, whichever you want. Now here the tens place is taken up by the number 2. So to show tens place for 2, we will show it as 20 because 2 tens is 20 and 6 ones is 6. So we get the number 26 and not 2 plus 6, which is 8. Okay, because if you do 2 plus 6, you can explain to the children that 2 plus 6 will make 8, which is we are going to consider 2 as a separate number and 6 as a separate number, and then adding those two numbers we make it 8, which is not the purpose of the teaching. You are going to consider these two numbers as one number, taking up the place of 2 tens, which is 20, and 6 ones, which is 6, and then bringing those two numbers together to make a new number 26. So you can give this activity to your children. Let them roll the dice by themselves, pick up the number that has come on the die, and then write it down as tens and ones and practice the expanded form and knowing what the number is. All right. I hope you all understood the purpose of this lesson. Thank you so much. Bye.